Good morning. Welcome to Thursday's show. A little bit different. No one in the kitchen with JC this morning. I know.
That's because they're playing softball in Chattanooga this morning. I think they got a game. The Huntsville Sharks got a game this morning at 9 and 11, but Jaw Jacker was with us this past Tuesday morning. Good morning. I'm Jamie Cooper. Thank y'all for getting up with us on this glorious Thursday morning in Athens, Alabama. This is Athens in the AM, and today we are especially proud to be joined by the Marine Police.
Yay.
They're giving Frank a ticket for jaywalking on the water. Chad Dyer joins us this morning. Good morning, Chad. I met him. I was coming out of the bathroom. Had to take a whiz over at Hardy's, and he was out there with that boat. I said, y'all need to come on TV. Tom, it's about time you got up early, got back in shape.
I'm back on track.
And Zach, what's happening?
It's a little bit of everything, I guess.
Hey, Corey, put your foot up there, Zach. Zach's styling this morning. Got them jeans on, got them rolled up. Watched the show yesterday. Said, doggone it, if Bill Donovan can be a fashion icon, I can too.
I'll fix it when I leave.
We'll talk a lot of sports coming up this morning also. Gloria, text 603-4848, or you can call Frank, 230-498. You got something going on. It's going to be a hot one, I do know that. Be a good time to be on the water. 4th of July is coming up in 2 weeks. Don't forget, 2 weeks from tomorrow, we'll be doing our annual 4th of July show. We'll do practically the entire program outside. Joey and Sandy Boyd, hopefully they'll still be with us. They'll be cooking. We'll feed everybody. If you want a free barbecue meal that morning, we may put Lawler's out of business that morning. Well, they ain't open for breakfast anyway. So y'all come on over that day, 2 weeks tomorrow. Then we'll take a well-deserved week off. Give me time where I can sleep to at least 3 or 4 in the morning, take some time off. Yay. Well, that's what's happening on a Thursday. Jeanette Dunlap will be with us later on this morning, too, our tourism director here in Athens, Limestone County, talking about Delmore Days coming up. I think that's next week, isn't it, Frank? So all that's coming your way here on this hour morning edition of Cooper & Company Live. Y'all hang on. Here's the weather.
Yeah, that's right. Let's talk about that weather. It feels good out there, already in the 60s, but we're going to see much of what we saw yesterday. But they are saying 10% chance of rain, but these are those isolated thunderstorms, or possible thunderstorms, that is. So just keep an eye on the sky, they're saying this morning, in case those pop-up showers hit us. High temperatures today around 90, low of 66. Pretty much the same thing tomorrow. That rain chance, instead of 10%, jumps to 20 tomorrow, and then there's just like a 10 or 20% chance of rain for the next few daws. So this is just welcome to almost summertime, I guess you can say.
I forgot to mention, I got this out of the News Courier this morning. I'll talk more about it in a little bit. Today is Flag Day. Y'all know that? Mm-hmm. Chad, good morning. Welcome to the program.
Good morning.
Now, let me set the story straight. Chad, Alabama Marine Police, you've got Wilson Dam, right?
I have Wilson Lake. That's my
Wilson Lake. All right, but it's just he's never seen the show before.
I said you're brave to be here.
Yeah, he's
Why do you laugh, Zach?
Why are you laughing, Zach?
Yeah, he's brave this morning.
Oh, wait a minute. Let me step out.
Uh-oh.
Let me step out. Yes. First time I've worn jeans in quite some time, but I wanted to be styling. So after that USA Today article yesterday, sorry, baby, I'm blocking you, but yeah, look at me.
Okay, you look ridiculous.
Now, I'm along with him.
What I want to know is who put that crease in those pants.
Classic Cleaners.
Classic Cleaners read that, I'm sure.
Oh, okay.
Not me.
You know, I don't know. Zach, you said you thought I wore jeans every day, man.
Well,
I'm
now
a
I
metrosexual.
forgot you're a khaki guy.
I'm a metrosexual.
Yeah, you're a khaki guy.
Yeah. All right. Are you a UT graduate or just a UT fan?
UT fan. No, actually, I graduated from Tennessee Tech University in Cookeville, Tennessee.
All right. Cookeville, Tennessee.
I work with some Tennessee Tech folks.
There are quite a few in the Huntsville area.
Yeah.
More than
We
you
had a
think.
pretty good engineering school there.
Absolutely. That's
Yeah,
why
they
they work where I am.
That's where a lot of people work for you, ain't it, Zach?
That's why they make a lot more money than I do.
Zach's a scientist.
No, I'm not.
Redstone Arsenal, yeah.
No.
Huh?
No, I'm not.
Hey, Tom.
Yeah, he is.
Zach, all right, buddy, what's happening in your world before I take over?
I told you, I had another girl at work. She gave me one of my autographs. So I told her. She said, "We want a card." So I told all the girls on the manufacturing line at AdTran, I'd say hi to y'all. And
now, when you walk through AdTran, Zach, what they got? 400 or 500 employees out there?
Oh, we got 1,000, 1,500.
Okay, so you got 3,000 employees. Does everybody out there know you?
I know a lot of folks.
I ain't asking, do you know them? I said, do they know you?
Well, they just see me walking the hallways during the day.
Do they know how famous you are now?
No, I'm not famous.
You walk
You're
through with them
a
pants rolled up like that.
That might help me get a woman. I don't know.
All right, Zach, what's happening in the world?
I better give a shout out to my friend Kathy. She's cousins with Dan and all the Williams, and I thought Dan was going to be.
He's going to be here
today.
tomorrow.
I told her I thought we was going to sing a song, but didn't. So Kathy.
Are you wanting
so
to
he'll
sing?
be here tomorrow. No.
Huh?
I can't sing like the Williams folks can. So.
Well, what do you want to
We
belt
sure
out?
can to the Delmores too.
Yeah,
so.
well, yeah, that's a big time.
Yeah, so.
All right, Zach, enough about your life. What's happening in football?
Yeah. Well, first off, the Auburn shooting. So, I mean, finally glad that guy turned himself in. I mean, I don't know, no telling how much money was spent trying to find this guy, but as everybody knows, former player said, Christian Ladarius Phillips died in that. Current player Eric Mack was shot, and he's out of the hospital. And one other guy that was not affiliated with Auburn football team, he died too. So thankfully that guy's in jail, off the streets, and he's either going to be in jail or death penalty or
Now,
something.
here's the rumor I heard on this from my buddy Keith Davis listening to a sports show. He says the Auburn guys started this fight when this guy showed up at the pool party by hitting him in the head with something.
Well,
Have y'all heard that?
I've heard that, but
Don't matter. I mean, he still killed him.
Yeah,
I mean,
it
that's
don't
wrong.
matter. I mean, you've heard that he was hitting the head with a beer bottle, which I still don't understand how, if he was hitting the head with a beer bottle, how he was able to go back and get him a gun, and, he'd probably been bleeding and should have been going to the hospital.
All right, let's move on, Zach. That's the old news anyway. He's in
Well,
jail.
no, but yeah, he's in jail, thank goodness. Thank goodness. Alabama got 2 new recruits, JUCO offensive lineman Leon Brown and quarterback Parker McLeod. Auburn got a new commit, defensive end, Tashawn Bauer. Bama actually offered a long snapper.
Got it right here. Yep, you know his name?
I don't have his name, just from
Cole
California.
Mazel.
Makes me think of Bob
M-A-Z-Z-A.
Bradley.
Yeah, Bob Ladley. Didn't he tell us long snapper's the way to go?
That's
That's what
right.
Mac ought to have been studying.
Yeah.
Says here he was the top long snapper in the class of 2013. Committed to UCLA. That's in California, Chad, in case you don't know. But
Thanks.
said he's now leaning towards switching his commitment to the Tide. And what about that Georgia commit? He said he's going to Tuscaloosa. 5 stars.
Henry, he is
Derrick
not. He said he's going to wait a while, but it looks pretty good. I mean, 5-star running back, and we've already got some good running backs, but we'll take a 5-star any day of the week.
All right, what's that?
And
What else is
Phil,
happening?
Phil Savage, a new senior bowl director, and color analyst for Alabama football, he's thinking about allowing 4th-year juniors in the NFL, in the senior bowl, if the NFL agrees on it. And this would be somebody that was redshirted or they were injured, and they actually been on campus 4 years, not a true freshman who plays 3 years. So they're
Getting all
thinking
this
about doing
time, Pay
that.
attention. All right.
Oklahoma City, Miami, Thunder up 1-0. I'm for the Thunder, so keep on winning,
Hey,
fellas.
speaking of the NBA, they set a record the other night. You watch NBA basketball?
No, I do not.
Well, I used to play. NBA Finals,
ABA.
Oklahoma City Thunder, LeBron James, Miami. It was the highest-rated game one ever on ABC. 11.8 were the ratings for that night. 0.2 of a point better than Game 1 of the Detroit-Los Angeles game in 2004. Just so you know, Zach.
Yep. L.A. Kings won Stanley Cup. If anybody cares, I don't think too many does. I got to give Jeff and his Huntsville Sharks shout out. Good luck to them this week. U.S. Open starts today. A lot of golf fans around here, so
Everybody's
I know
talking Tiger.
Tom will be
USA Day this
watching
morning.
USA golf.
Play golf,
U.S.
Chad?
Open.
No, I
Boy,
don't.
you don't do them stay on the water, do you?
I spent a lot of time on the water.
Hey, let me ask you a quick question.
Sure.
Oh, hang on a second. You ever seen people out there with bikinis on, stuff like that? Any nude bathing or anything? Where is that on the Tennessee River?
That's not something we allow.
That gets you a ticket.
Can you get a ticket for that?
Well, an indecent exposure is a citation you could.
Well, Zach was wanting to know.
No, I
He'll have to go off-
don't.
Zach has to go off a deep end.
No, I don't. I don't swim, don't get in boats, so I stay away. I stay away from the water.
By
Actually.
the way, if you're watching that golf today, Tom, it comes on today. Noon to 3 is on ESPN and 3 to 5 on NBC. It's playing in San Francisco. Just so
Weather
you know.
should be nice.
Braves got swept by the Yankees Tuesday night. I'm still sick of that game. 4-0 lead in 8th inning, and they blow it because A-Rod tied Lou Gehrig for most Grand Slams.
Did he hit that against the Braves?
Hit that against the Braves. It was 4-0. Boom.
They're kidding.
That's his
4-4.
23rd Grand Slam match by New York Yankees legend Lou Gehrig.
Yeah.
He's 36. How much longer will he play? Well, they still paying him $25 million a year.
Yeah, he's still getting that
Kind of
money.
like the Alabama Marine Police pay their employees, you know.
Not
Millions.
exactly the same.
Shucks, right?
They're
Just a little less.
they're talking about, well, yesterday, Board of Trustees, they're going to redo the track field. It was built in '75, and I don't think it's had much work done to it. So Alabama's going to redo that.
What about that Champions Plaza?
Champions Plaza, they're going to maybe set up, a video. They're going to put tapes, chairs, and everything where people can go back and watch film of some of the.
They're saying, and you may not want to hear this, but this was the greatest season ever for the University of Alabama sports.
I agree.
The greatest ever.
I can believe
The
that.
men's golf, if they had one stroke.
One stroker.
It's been 5. Congratulations, Matt Cain, San Francisco Giants. Perfect game. And if anybody doesn't know, that's one of the hardest things in baseball to do. I mean, no hits, no walks, no errors, no nothing. He got 27 up, 27 down. So
Zach, if I ask you a question, can you answer it?
I don't know.
How much do you think Tim Tebow weighs right now?
Tim Tebow, I'd say
220.
225.
242.
Give Frank a hamburger. 242.
242.
He's going to play at
What'd that
250 this year. What'd you say?
You know what I said?
220.
I don't play. I didn't
I
play.
got 242.
Did you see what Teddy Bruschi said about him? Here's what Teddy Bruschi said on ESPN about Tebow. He says, stop talking to the media so much. You need to disappear, okay, Tim Tebow. You're not the starting quarterback. It's Mark Sanchez's team.
Yeah.
I'd tell Teddy Bruschi to shove it.
Well, I can't say too much. My friend Kathy,
Tebow can say
she lived
whatever
in
he
Denver,
wants.
and she's a big Tebow fan.
That's right.
So I can't say too much bad about Tim Tebow.
Let him do whatever he
What
wants.
about the playoffs, Zach?
That's all I see.
BCS commissioners meeting in Chicago. They'll meet again today. They'll meet another week in Chicago. Then they'll finalize everything in Washington before the end of the month.
I still agree with what all the SEC coaches
6-3.
and Mike Slive came out. 4 best teams. It don't matter if it's Alabama, LSU, Auburn, and Tennessee. If those are the 4 best,
we know that ain't gonna happen.
Well, I'm just.
No offense.
Yeah, I'm just saying. If
It ain't gonna happen.
If it's the 4
With them
best
4 teams.
But it doesn't have to be conference champions like the Big Ten and all those bozos won't. They don't know what they're not. Sorry for my Big Ten friends. I got a bunch of Michigan friends, but come on, your commissioners, not
You
the
heard
smartest
what
guy.
David Pollock, not David Pollock, but what Jesse
Palmer
said, didn't you?
I heard something, but I don't know.
He said, what's today? This was June 12th. He said, what is football season less than 3 months away? He said, there ain't but one team in the nation. Y'all heard me say this a lot this week. One team in the nation already with 1 loss. He said, that's Michigan. He said, there ain't no way they can stay on the field, Alabama.
Well, I hope he's right. But
I
Well, are you keeping up with the Twitter war between AJ
I had that mentioned. I mean, and you had kept mentioning why would Coach Saban do it. I guarantee you Coach Saban put a stop to it. He's not, as soon as he got wind of him, because they got people monitoring their Facebook and Twitters.
Well, McCarron, he likes that, though, doesn't he?
Well, you saw that last.
He's our leader. He's going to take us to the championship, isn't he?
I hope so. You saw it last tweet
talking
he
about
did. He was like, Alabama fans kind of slow. So that was coming from somebody higher than him saying, it's time to stop it, right now, or we're going to make you give up your Twitter account. Some schools have done that.
Hey, speaking of that, Jay, can I interrupt you a second?
Yes, sir.
Tom, y'all may need to know this. Chad, you might need to know this. USA Today this morning. I saw this on USA Today. Now, .com is very popular. You got .net, .biz. Well, now, for $185,000 per domain name, you can apply for naming rights.
Really?
Like .ztv, .gloria, .rover, .zorro, .frank, .tom, .chad, .zach.
How much?
But it costs you $185,000.
Not worth it.
Well, it might be. I mean, you never know. But that's the new thing, Zach. So, I mean, hey.
No.
Yeah.
You ever get out and sell something, we may be in business.
Yeah, no. Y'all give me
many
all that
cards you got
stuff.
left?
I still probably got about
He's slacking.
800, 900 left.
I gave you 1,500.
I've probably still got
1,000.
1,450. Cam Newton, here comes Auburn. This is one from Mac. Cam Newton's 2010 season chosen by fan votes as the greatest individual performance by a SEC player in the last 50 years by ESPN.com. I had to do that.
Yeah.
Daniel Moore, if anybody's keeping up with that, he's been in a board. Daniel Moore does all the paintings. He's been into it with Alabama because they want to say, well, you can't put picture, we own all the rights. You can't put your picture on a coffee mug, calendar, anything like that. Well, he won most of the U.S. Courts of Appeals rule that his prints and calendars are protected by the First Amendment.
Good.
So that was a big win for Daniel Moore. Alabama, it's sad because he's an Alabama grad, loves Alabama, but he's been in a battle with
Well,
university.
it cost me
Yeah,
about
it cost us a
$5,000.
fortune. buying all of
Oh
it.
yeah, yeah. I've only got.
Did you see my Bama room?
Absolutely, I love all those paintings you got. A lot of people might remember former tennis star Brian Shelton, who went to Randolph.
He's from Huntsville.
And yes, and played at Georgia Tech, and he's been the women's coach there. He just got hired as the men's coach at Florida, so congratulations to him. NASCAR, Joey Logano won. Formula One, Lewis Hamilton. IndyCar, Justin Wilson. And did y'all get
boring sports?
And did y'all last thing? Did y'all get that video I sent y'all, that marlin?
Did, but I didn't have time to.
1,289-pound blue marlin landed in Bermuda, 15 foot. Can you imagine trying to pull that?
Now,
fish?
Lynn Layton caught one down at Lynn Layton Chevrolet back here. They won a tournament, won a big boat off of. There's some big tournament goes off the coast of Florida every year,
And
they won a boat or car or something.
I can't remember what they won. It was huge, though.
He probably needed a car.
Yeah.
Yeah, he had Lynn Layton Chevrolet over there.
That's all I got.
That's all you got.
That's all I got.
That's good, Zach.
That's good, Zach. What do you think about that? Did that inform you? Because you don't get to listen. You got a TV on that boat?
No.
He's parked out front. Let's show a picture of his boat. I saw him the other day. He dragged me. I said, I went across the dam. He went where there ain't no water, but he lives in Lexington. Yeah, there's what he drives. We'll be riding in that thing before long. We're going to get in a little bigger one. He's parked out front. We're going to talk to Chad and Love. He's going to give us some tips on
We got a
the
bunch of
do's and does
questions,
not
too, yeah.
of boating safety, because this is the busy time of year. All right, Zach, is that all you got?
That's all I got.
What's your personal opinion on the Jerry Sandusky deal?
Oh, I tried to stay away.
You heard what I said yesterday,
All
didn't you?
bad.
Yeah.
I said he needs to kill himself.
Get it over with. Oh,
I mean, come on.
it's
I mean,
bad.
it's sad. I just thought.
They said they're going to, the prosecutors will rest today, and they're thinking about putting that idiot on the stand, the defense.
I couldn't imagine.
They got 6 jurors that's connected to Penn
Penn
State.
State, so they're thinking
I don't think that's going to do him any good.
No.
He's done. He's toast.
It will
Yeah.
come
Done.
out if a juror
Done.
doesn't want to go against him, and
Yeah.
that'll be bad for the
Yeah.
juror. That's awful.
Let me just throw this in, and we'll talk more about this. Chad, there's a picture in Huntsville Times this morning. This guy here, is this a common problem? Lost his boat on the parkway?
It's not terribly common, but it does
Hey,
happen.
look, where's his trailer?
Probably in front of the boat.
Yeah, a lot of times the trailer keeps going, but the boat stays still.
That's right there, right off the park. Well, it looks like right there
Happened
across Channel
yesterday
48, huh? Yeah. Wonder if anybody was in it.
Probably not.
I doubt it.
All right, let me take a break. We'll come back in just a second with Z and N. We'll keep everybody up here to get their opinion on a couple of things. You're watching Cooper and Company Live, ZTV 11, on a Thursday morning edition. We got the Marine Police in here, so it's safe to get on the water right now.
Currently.
We'll take a break. Y'all hang on. What? Go ahead, Zach.
What was
People
your request?
what do you want? People want what? Do what?
No, I just said.
You got a request. What is it?
I just said, you know, sometimes when we go in 2 segments, put both segments, and y'all have done it. They have done it before.
We'll do it.
Why don't you address Corey here? He's in charge.
He gets.
We'll take care of
Corey's
it.
the man. They've
Let
done
me do a
it.
little news. Let me do a little industry. 200 jobs coming to Lawrence County. Tom, good news. 200 in the new industry coming to Lawrence County. Governor Bentley is supposed to make that announcement today from Montgomery. And Tom said you were in that traffic jam yesterday with that boat.
No.
Well, now they're saying if you're going down 72 toward Madison, they're paving down through there,
Man, it's
bumper
mess
to
coming
bumper.
back.
Was it? So go early. The number one problem, Zach, over for Decatur utilities is squirrels. That's right. Squirrels, possums, and raccoons and birds cause headache with power outages. Usually it's not a storm that causes damage, it's an animal.
I don't like them. That squirrel killed the last dog I ever had about 20 years ago.
What kind of dog did you have?
Well, you let me explain. The squirrel was on,
Hey, I wanna hear this.
was on the power lines on the street behind, and this was before I moved in my house. And the squirrel got in the power lines, fell down on my fence. We had my little dog in the fence named Bear, and he jumped on that fence, and it was hot. So that fence, so he got electrocuted.
Okay, wait a minute, let me get this story straight. 20 years ago, what kind of dog was Bear?
He was just a little mix. Everything.
Named after Bear Bryant?
Named after Bear.
He
Yeah.
walked on water.
Wait a minute, a squirrel is on a power line.
Yeah.
He falls. Does the squirrel
No, he
die?
gets caught in
Did
line.
the squirrel die?
Yeah, squirrel died.
Squirrel died, caused a power outage, his line falls down, hits your fence, electrifies you. Good thing you
Yeah.
didn't pee on it.
Exactly.
And your dog goes over and
Just
it kills him.
he was hyper and he jumped on the fence and boom. I'd went to get breakfast and I come back and boom, everybody was in the
sad
backyard.
story,
Zach.
It was.
Zach.
So that's the last dog I had. I never.
So you
never
don't
got
get another dog because you're afraid a squirrel's going to kill him.
No, that was it. I said no more
Chad,
dogs.
have you ever heard such a pitiful story in all your life about a guy losing his dog?
I've never heard a story like that, that's for sure.
I'm glad I could tell it to y'all today, and I'm sad now.
Aw. Get you another dog.
No, I'm good.
Get you a cat, Zach.
I can't stand cats. Sorry.
I'm not a
County
cat
seeks to
person.
revive Farmer Market Road. Busy summer harvest season around themselves. Limestone County Commission may crack down on who's allowed to sell their stuff at the farmers market. News Courier this morning. Don't forget today's Flag Day. And right there as you go down Governor's Drive, as you know, the big flag out there. Landers McClarty has the largest flag in Huntsville. Flag Day is observed today. Athens State's having a Flag Day thing, ain't it, Jeanette? Yep. Today? At noon today, Phoenix, the manufacturer of flags, has manufactured over 1.5 million, almost 1.6 flags just for grave sites alone. Third weekend in downtown Decatur is this weekend. They got a band performing down that way. But let me get to my top story.
What is it?
Good news. Obama could lose, Democrats say. In growing numbers, once comes that Democrats now say Barack Obama could lose. According to Jamie Cooper, he will lose. Right now they're saying he's out of here, could be. And a dark horse for the vice president candidacy is this guy right here. Senator John Thune doesn't buy the recent buzz that he may be Mitt Romney's dark horse. They're saying he's the man. He's the one, Tom, that beat Tom Daschle back in 2004. And as Zach just brought to your attention, Sandusky abuse trial moves quickly. This guy, as I stated before, needs to kill himself.
Jay.
This is sickening testimony.
It is that.
And Landers McClarty's got like a half a newspaper in that day's ads. Don't forget it's Father's Day weekend down there. If you're looking for a Dodge, a Jeep, a Fiat, a Nissan, a Mercedes,
They've
a
got
Chrysler, a
those.
Subaru, or a Chevrolet, you need to get down to the Landers McClarty Father's Day weekend. See my buddy Frank and all the crowd over that way. Clay will be with us tomorrow talking about Nissan this month from Landers McClarty Group. But if you're looking for a Chevrolet, a Dodge, Jeep, Ram, anything like that, go see my good friends over at Landers McClarty. Clay, you hang on. We're going to be talking to you here in just a little bit. Jeanette's in here
Chad.
this morning. She'll be Chad, not Clay. You know why I keep calling you Clay? There's a Clay Dyer.
Yep.
Do you know who he is?
Yes,
Phenomenal young man.
Yeah.
Have you ever met him?
I have met him.
Phenomenal
Yes.
person. You know him too?
Fisher.
I've seen his story. It's unbelievable.
Yeah.
He's still fishing?
Yep.
I'm sure he
Motivational
is.
speaker?
Yeah, still doing that.
No
And,
legs, one arm.
I tell you, he's an interesting guy to talk to. Everybody should get a chance to go and talk to him for just a
Unbelievable,
little while.
unbelievable. We'll take a break, come back in just a moment on a Thursday morning edition of Cooper Company Live. Y'all, hang on.